Hey, I have a problem. I bought the product, but it's not working properly. This product isn't even available yet. And the saddest part is that 400 people liked that. People of TikTok, why? Hey everyone, Noble Xenon here, and yes, Quit Your BS is back! Liars are getting called out today. Let's get started.
Why you always lying?
So, we have ourselves someone who is caught stealing cat pics for that sweet, sweet karma. Name suggestions for our new baby on r/cat? Reposting my original post? Identity theft is not a joke. What I don't understand is why someone would take a post from someone else and then repost it to the same subreddit as the original. That has got to be the dumbest way to farm karma I have ever seen. Millions of families suffer every year. I knew I saw this cute fluff ball already. Is this your photo? Yes, it is. She's her new cat, and I'd posted her about 24 hours ago in the same subreddit looking for names. My girlfriend was the one that pointed this post out to me. Why would people do that? Also, she is really cute. Missed your original post, but I would name her Boopsie. Some people see adorable animal subreddits and think, easy karma, until you get called out, that is. For this next one, these mobile ads are getting ridiculous. However, on Twitter, turns out readers can add context to ads too. The gameplay shown in the ad is not present in the actual gameplay at all. I wonder how long until Elon Musk removes community posts from ads. PETA UK tweets, think of these goats the next time you see a cashmere jumper. Heartbroken emoji. Hashtag London Fashion Week. These goats are screaming for help. And readers added context, goats scream for all kinds of reasons, including hunger, boredom, and pain. Brushing removes dandruff and loose hair that some goats get and increases blood flow. So they could be screaming for help, but it's not a definitive yes. You'd think they would know about animal behavior, but I guess not. And now we have a fan who lies about being Xbox friends with a band. Looks like TikTok again, huh? My friend was Xbox friends with Ryan playing one day on live. She was listening to AJR. Ryan asked who she was listening to and she started info dumping, laughing emoji. And AJR themselves, presumably Ryan, replies, literally never owned an Xbox, lol. People will just never stop making up stories, huh? Maybe this person thought, hey, there's no way they would actually respond, right? Well, they just did. And now we go to r/DoorDash for this next one. I think my Dasher has had enough of me. And as you can see, there's some Starbucks in front of the door. Your food is here, fat fuck. Holy damn! Dude, I just wanted a cake pop. Sure, Jan. Then the OP of the DoorDash post replies with some indisputable evidence. Not even Reddit Karma Court can object to this. Source: it happened. I was there. Trust me, bro. Just hilarious that this person thought people were actually gonna believe him. I'll take things that never happened for 500, Alex. The iMessage killed it for you. Hashtag fake. Well, it was worth the comedic attempt, always trying to make someone laugh. Now go eat up. There are ways to make people laugh without passing off obviously fake things as real. And for this next one, a receipt where a person supposedly left a $100 tip on a $37.07 bill. He left before I could clarify and there was no cash on the table. Is that a $0 or $100? Closing manager made me claim 0 and I'm just gonna go smoke now. Those ones do look suspicious to me, not gonna lie. Let's see what Reddit has to say. It looks like they wrote 10. The 10 in the middle and the 0 in the total look the same. The 2 ones in the rest of the zeros look different and different ink. The customer wrote their 0 counterclockwise while the server wrote them clockwise. 100% this. These Redditors are out here analyzing 1s and 0s. Nowhere near the level of 4chan analysis though. My dear Reddit investigators, let's keep this one simple. Why are we pretending that it isn't obvious that both of the ones were clearly added after the signature? Yeah, this just seems like a look, I got a 270% tip on $37 post to me, and the OP reply, stranger things have happened to be honest, and got a ton of downvotes for that. Let's hope they just faked the receipt for karma and didn't actually try to steal $100 from an unsuspecting customer. And for this next one, we have a serial liar alert. They claim to have unsubscribed from a subreddit because they allegedly saw this, I'm not gonna lie, rather unhinged post. I enjoy it when people lose their child/son/daughter dies. This joy is in no way sexual, but watching parents suffer in their own self-loathing after anything from miscarriage to an accident or even older son/daughter deaths, son spelled with an M, such as military or illness really brightens my day. On one hand, I'm sad if the kid's older 13 plus because maybe they were cool or had dreams or something, but watching people be so insanely distraught over the loss of their barely human infant is just the best thing to me. I have no words. I genuinely could not care less for a child, and I don't see their worth in the world whatsoever, and their stupid social media angel baby posts damn near make me bust laughing at their attention grabbing, especially their howling of what could have been. Of course, when I interact with a child, I'm nice. Unfortunately, their suffering is collateral damage in my enjoyment. Even if it's a fake post, even if they don't genuinely believe it, there is something wrong with the person who made this. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, then why not like, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell? But we're here for the BS. OP is karma farming his ass off in this sub, which in this case is r/justunsubbed. Look at their post history. Every single hot button sub that starts popping up frequently here, OP just happens to unsub from right when karma gains are the highest. They're like meticulously calculating the karma potential from every subreddit. He's also supposedly unsubbed from Child Free at least 3 times in the bit of post history I looked at. What is even the point of doing this? I know there's some places where you can like sell accounts with lots of karma for money, but Reddit is already bad enough as it is, no need to make it even worse. And now, I bet Elon Musk regrets community notes now. The fake emerald mine thing is so annoying, sigh, like where exactly is this thing anyway? Well, your community can tell you exactly where. In a 2014 phone interview with AskMen, Musk said, "This is gonna sound slightly crazy, but my father also had a share in an emerald mine in Zambia." His father, Errol Musk, told Business Insider he purchased a 50% share in the mine for £40,000 after selling a plane for £80,000. And now I wonder how long until he removes community notes from his own posts. Yes, posts. They're no longer called tweets, because he removed any semblance of uniqueness from Twitter. And now a guy makes a post like he's in a Twitch chat and then uses alt accounts to defend himself. Get ready to cringe. I recently got my hands on a Spark for the first time in several years. Poggers. The problem is, while it looked similar in color to the one I had a long time ago, I couldn't help but notice it tasted a little weird, champ, and didn't have the same bite as I remember. Maybe my tastes have changed over time. Sag, but possibly true. But I was wondering if the recipe had maybe changed over the years. I remember a lot more raspberry from before, but this tasted a lot more tame and more like a generic sour flavor. I've kind of thought the same thing of all dews recently. Pepe hands. Have the recipes been tweaked, or am I maybe just growing as a person? This dude typing like they're in a Twitch chat is just so cringe, like this is not the place for that. The reply, this post is basically tell us you spend a lot of time on Twitch without telling us you spend a lot of time on Twitch. Then the Twitch Obsessed Individuals burner account replies, wow, that was unreasonably rude to say. I think as a member of the r/Mountain Dew subreddit, I can say that we viewers don't appreciate shaming one another for how we speak. If you said that to me, I'd thrashed apple your ass. Funny how you and OP seem to find your way into the same threads in the short amount of time you both have been on Reddit. A very interesting observation indeed. Oh, I guess that is funny. I, however, actually made my account a few months ago, and he and I have become fairly close in that time. I even know that his name in real life is Ralph. Anyways, in this matter, I asked that he intervene since he is more in tune with the comings and goings of this subreddit, and he knows what is acceptable and not acceptable here. Many of our other posts are jovial, lighthearted jabs in the spirit of jest and friendship, however. I also think you are a prying little man who can't help but get involved in other people's lives to distract yourself from the emptiness you feel in yours. I hope one day this changes and that you realize there is more to life than what you are making of it, stalking strangers on the internet. But if that is all you have the capacity for, I guess who am I to try and take you from the only light left in the encapsulating darkness of your existence? This person went from talking like a stereotypical Twitch chatter to talking like a stereotypical Redditor. And Gamma Beta 656 says, dude is projecting so hard you could plug an HDMI in his ass and play a movie through him. And now a bar owner replies to an angry customer who didn't bring a valid ID. 1 star. Fire the Asian guy in the front. His attitude, demeanor, and the way he carries himself makes it seem like he hates his own people and is the reason why this club is a laughingstock in the SF clubbing community. He also tag teamed with his buddy and yelled at my girlfriend when she was calmly speaking with them. Terrible manners, absolutely atrocious. But the owner replies, "Hi, these are the valid forms of government-issued ID we accept. Valid state-issued driver's license, valid state-issued ID card, valid military ID, and valid official passport. You tried to gain admittance to our club with an invalid form of ID, a photocopy of your passport. Unfortunately, as we told you on the night of the event, a photocopy of an official document is not a valid form of ID and cannot be used for admittance. And yet, after denying your entry for not having a valid form of ID, you got upset and tried to sneak into the club through an emergency exit but got caught by your staff. We understand how embarrassing that can be, but it's always avoidable. It is our responsibility to ensure the safety of our guests, and we take this responsibility very seriously, so we follow the law. You thought cursing at us, calling us names, threatening us with 1-star reviews, and ultimately trying to sneak past our security would get you into the club, but it didn't. We understand it's frustrating to forget your ID. It disrupts your party plans with your friends and adds unnecessary issues to your evening. But our staff did not deserve to receive the abuse you hurled at them in anger, which was caused by your own mistake. Next time you plan to attend a party where alcohol is being served in a 21 and over venue, just bring your ID with you, even if you don't think you'll need it." And Kobe173 says, "The bartender who frequently runs into customers who forgot their ID, I am going to side with the owner on this one. But I have it on my phone!" No, but we need a physical copy of your ID, not just a photo. And now this guy tried to post stolen art of Messi and claimed it as his own. I just drew a picture of Messi, please tell me if it's good. It's good if it was actually yours, but it doesn't seem to pass the Google image search test. Seriously, what do you get from lying like this? I constantly ask that question to all the liars in this subreddit. It's so easy to just Google search stuff. And now with AI art all over the internet, people are gonna try to pass it off as their own. They're probably thinking, well, you can't Google search this one. Like this individual. Someone asks them, "Did you do that?" "Yeah, I haven't did drawing for 4 years, using Adobe Illustrator. My skill's kinda rusty though." The first one looks a lot like AI art. Like, what is happening with her dress here? What is supposed to be at her chest, and like her eyes are not the same color? And someone else says, both of those images look AI generated. I don't think you drew those. Also, Adobe Illustrator is software meant for designing logos and icons, not drawings. You lied to me. Appears so. Yeah. So, to the liar, any defense or explanation for why you lied? I mean, I'm just kinda curious as to why they would upload blatantly obvious AI art and try to pass it off as a drawing. Exactly. I'm not a complete AI hater. I think it's a fun tool now that they finally stopped stealing art to train it, but just lying about it and claiming it is just effed up. By the way, I threw the images into the online tool AI, or not just for fun, and it said that both images are generated by AI. Although just note that those detectors might not be 100% accurate, so... By the way, the dude trying to pass off AI art as their own in a server full of artists. The liar just ended up leaving the server. This next liar is telling 2 teachers that you know for a fact that there are litter boxes in schools. You are not a teacher, you just heard it from someone who heard it from someone. Or just heard it from the internet. Sadly, they have litter boxes in the bathrooms. Facts! Where? I was told by 3 different people. They identified as a cat, not sure what grade. Wow, which school? I didn't ask what grade. Come on, we gotta get the facts. Don't give up on me. If you don't help, I have absolutely no way of knowing if this is true or not. People should know the truth, not just what the fake news puts out. Your sources of information. Do they have kids who go to the same school? And a different person says there's only been 1 instance of a school with litter in the building, and that was in the emergency kit in case of a lockdown situation. You can't have kids going in the halls to the bathroom, and you don't want them to urinate on the floor. Oh, I see. Well, I'd really like to call the administration in that school. Let's see if we can narrow it down. Should be pretty easy with 3 separate sources. So first off, of the sources of this info, did they happen to have kids all in the same range? The liar replies, I was busy doing billing/paperwork. I heard that from back in September. The one lady that I believed was in a conversation that others that they went to school there. They told her it was true. So I'm assuming high school kids talking about a kid that identified as a cat. Shrugging emoji. I see what this other lady posted, so maybe it isn't true. Another shrugging emoji. I don't know anything more about it. Just pray for these schools because it's getting crazy. I do have 6 school teachers in the southeast that are related to me. Yes, I've heard their stories about what they put up with daily. So there's that. 2 are principals, 1 retired, 1 in Texas. So this cat issue is the least of stuff our children are dealing with. I'm done. And then the liar replies to the person talking about the emergency kits, never heard about any schools doing that, so it's in every school just in case? We'll ask my family teachers if they have this. That's an odd thing to have already in place, before it happened and it was needed. And the reply, no, not every school. As I said, it was in 1 school district in a lockdown bag in case of an active, situation. It was not placed there before it happened. It was placed in the emergency kit much later. And then they go on to refer to this situation, rather infamous and tragic, that happened on April 20th, 1999. Don't want to get in trouble with YouTube here. And they go on to say they're actually both teachers in the public school systems. No, but I heard it from like 3 different people. It must be true. Hey, check out my mini book haul, Sparkles. Bruh, sorry for exposing you like that, but this very same picture is on Pinterest. This next one aged from 18 to 36 in the course of a few hours. Same, I'm really bored right now. How old are you? Old. Same, what age? I'm 30. I was looking at your profile. You say you're 32 years old and have never been on a date? No, I've been on a date. I've never been married. Your call is 3 says you've never been on a date. I mean, history. Comment history. Sorry, I'm falling asleep here. Your comment history says you've never been on a date. Okay, so can you hurry this up so I can get some sleep? I'm so confused. Might have to catch you later, brother. You have me too. I literally fell asleep with the phone in my hand and it fell on my head. Hurt a little bit, haha. I've never said I've never been in a date, WTF? I swear I saw it in your comment history. Let me go look again. It's not there now, but there's another comment where you say you're 18. I'm so confused. I found it. You're probably losing it because you're too tired or something. And there is the post in question. What is the most embarrassing thing you've ever said on a date? Nothing, because I've never been on a date before. No, it's right there in blue and white. I don't remember that. It was an hour ago. 3 days ago you were 18. I think you might be fibbing to me a little bit, young man. Plus a couple days ago you told me you were 30. What's your deal, friend? This was August 8th. Now you say you're 32? Or did you say 34? No, you said 36. You went from 30 to 36 since August 8th. 3 days ago you were 18. Dude, you're all over the place. And Illusionist says, oh, okay, so now people with time machines can't even get love? What is this world coming to? Grow up, OP. Just think of the time travelers. Meanwhile on Quora, people are lying about their children's age. My 11-year-old son thinks it's cool to drink alcohol. Should I force him to drink a full glass of vodka to teach him a lesson? I swear, Quora has the craziest questions. What a complicated life you have. According to your other Quora activity, your husband cheated on you. Your wife cheated on you. You are currently in the process of getting a divorce. You don't specify whether you were divorcing your husband or your wife. Your 13-year-old accidentally ended your 1-year-old. Your 12-year-old is a habitual truant. Your 10-year-old likes Donald Trump. Your 9-year-old has gender identity issues. Your 7-year-old ended your dog. Your 6-year-old ended your cat. Your 4-year-old was attacked by the neighbor's dog. Your 2-year-old recently lost a finger. You were pregnant, and now your 11-year-old wants to try alcohol. I have an alternate suggestion. Instead of giving the child a full glass of vodka, you should take affirmative steps to remove him from an environment that would drive almost anyone to drink. The level of dysfunction in your household is extreme. A household which I very much hope is fictional. And now on r/grilling, thoughts about my creation. Look at it, isn't it so beautiful? Except this isn't his creation. Here are 3 separate times this has been posted. And now dude makes up a bizarre story about a drunk man grilling on his porch. Me and my wife woke up at 2 a.m. and smelled food cooking. Our neighbor was so drunk that he mistook our backyard for his and started grilling a bunch of burgers. Look at his creations! Did you just take a random pic off Instagram and make up a story to go with it? Pretty friggin' weird, dude. But that karma, I need that sweet, sweet karma. The whole story doesn't make sense to me. Too drunk to know where he is, but brought out the right food to the neighbors and started the grill and so on? Like what? Man, people on Reddit are so easily fooled. Just make up a funny story and all the brilliant people just eat it up. Well, not the folks over at r/QuitYourBS. Or r/that happened for that matter. They're out here detecting the BS. And here's the original Instagram post for anyone who wanted to see it. And now, not sure which flare applies to this, so I'm just gonna put up Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 99 as the flare. Jaden inspires me. My parents said if I get 50,000 followers, they'd buy me a professional camera for recording. Begging you guys. Literally begging. You were just in Jacksepticeye's comments saying almost the exact same thing. Yeah, I see this comment way too much on YouTube. These are probably just bots trying to farm subscribers. They're not even using the right terminology for YouTube either. And for this last one, OP on r/lottery claimed they won $1 million on a lottery ticket. So if you win $1 million, the first thing you're gonna do is tell a bunch of Redditors? Claim they just bought a whole roll of $30 scratch tickets for $300. A whole roll in Florida costs $900. Comment history goes from saying they spend $800 to $1,000 a week on lottery to saying they make $800 a week total. If you are spending $1,000 a week on lottery tickets, then you need help for your gambling problem. Although I think this person just needs help with their lying problem. Anyway, claims to have just won $50,000 on the lottery, says they lost their life savings of $53,000 in the market at the same time they're saying their biggest Amex purchase was $120,000 for fake internet points. This individual's story is just all over the place. As you can see, the original image was from this article that says Jacksonville man wins a fast million with scratch-off lottery game. Congratulations to the actual winner. The people on r/lottery says, congrats on the win, but there's only 10 tickets on that roll, usually 30 tickets on the $30 rolls. Either way, incredible. Also, ticket number being 27. Ticket is also from 2020. If you won in 2020, congrats. And then the other reply says, the dude's full of shit. Check his comment history. And then goes on to say pretty much the same thing we've already said. So yeah, these people need to find a hobby or something because faking posts for some internet points just isn't it.
Oh my god, stop your fucking lying.
So, I'd like to thank all of my channel members, especially Amethyst Phoenix, Jay Demby, Catalin Cormendi, Mike Hawk, Hold Up, Nightcrawler, Stormcloud the Wolf, Vicmeister 1999, and Zoe Horsham. You can join in the link below, and if you enjoyed it, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell, and comment what's on your mind.